So we're pleased and relieved that Tommy Robinson was released on Tuesday this week from far too long solitary confinement in Woodhill Prison for a crime in England of making and publishing a film documentary. However,
the release of Tommy Robinson comes with a price. And the price is that Tommy Robinson is forced to remove all content where on the internet where he refers to the Jamal Hijazi case. And we were also, the Danish Free Press Society, was asked to remove our content of any videos with Tommy Robinson where he refers to the Jamal case. Silenced, of course, but also more specifically, a video that we made last summer at the People's Political Festival at the island of Bornholm in Denmark, big political festival where Tommy visited us and made a speech and gave an interview, and we made a video about that. And he mentioned the Jamal case in that context, and we were specifically asked to remove that video.
This is somewhat alarming and surprising to us. The video, you must understand, from a democracy festival in Denmark is being asked to be removed. To us, this is deeply authoritarian, and we will not remove.
No, because it put us in a very awkward position, almost hostage-like, because we had to choose between Tommy Robinson's freedom on the one side and freedom of speech, which is impossible. And in a democracy, it shouldn't be that. That's beyond the rule of law. So we had to say that this is not tolerable. And we made a statement to the English court, to the English authorities, and I believe it was mentioned in court. And I would like to read some of the contents from our statement. The Free Press Society is Denmark's largest free speech organization. Our mission is to defend freedom of speech, no matter who threatens it and no matter where it is threatened. We have in later years witnessed and criticized increasingly authoritarian methods and restrictions on freedom of speech imposed by authorities in England, of which the imprisonment of Tommy Robinson is depressing evidence. Removing our videos with Tommy Robinson would be an unprincipled prostration to the very authoritarian forces that oppose democracy and the rule of law, and we cannot do that without undermining the very basis of the society's existence and thereby losing all credibility. We will not and we cannot recant our support for Tommy Robinson's freedom of speech. We believe that he has done nothing wrong, that he is unrightfully in prison, and that the verdict prohibiting his documentary Silenced is unjust and deeply political. To go against, self-censor and retract what we have said and done in Tommy Robinson's defence would be false and wrong.
So here we stand, we can do no other, and the video, both Silenced by Tommy Robinson and the video from last year's Democracy Festival with interviews with Tommy Robinson, remains on our website until the Stasi comes here in Denmark and imposes us to remove it.
You can find it in the top slider, and it will stay there.
But we hope that Tommy remains a free man, but of course we fear that the English state will find some other trumped up charge. We hear that English media and English authorities last year tried to make him responsible for instigating riots after the Southport attack. All these accusations are demonstrably false. And it's also clear to us that Tommy Robinson is a political prisoner. His whole case was a civil case. He broke an injunction, which is normally punished with a fine or a warning. And it was a politically appointed Attorney General, Lord Hermer, who is a close associate of your Prime Minister, Keir Starmer. It was his responsibility to elevate this case and to sharpen and strengthen the punishment and to make it a criminal case.
And Tommy's going back to court in June.
5th of June, I believe.
June.
Yeah.
So
it goes on.
It goes on and on and on. But nevertheless, this is our position.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.